I look, they were another heel faction. They were the other 4-man, 5-man group. You know what I mean? So we kind of had to butt heads, like I said. Look, I don't know why they chose DX. I don't understand why they kind of got chosen. But watching the promo, like DX was already on a roll, and they just gave the Nation a facelift, like we talked about, where we got rid of Farouk and the militant kind of vibe and got into this new Rocky Maivia shirt opened, you know what I mean? Silk shirt from Miami. So it was a different vibe. So I think maybe we were a hair more established. I don't even know if that makes sense, but maybe DX was 2 weeks more established than they were, and so they had already gotten into our catchphrases, and maybe we had a foot in that babyface door and didn't realize it, you know.
All right, so the following week's Raw is in Nashville. And this note, once again, comes from the observance of our favorite Dirt Dweeb, Dave. DX came out, and their catchphrases were so over, the fans were repeating them. Nice compliment.
Thank you, Dave.
Unfortunately, then they had to wrestle, and the crowd wasn't as interested.
He's right about that.
Outlaws beat Owen Hart and Rocky Maivia to keep the tag belts in 4 minutes, 45 seconds, when Farouk used a pile driver on Maivia and Road Dogg pinned him. Owen hits Road Dogg in the ear, and he juiced his ear. Decent match. Do you remember this one?
So I don't remember. I mean, I saw the footage, and so I remember it then, but I didn't remember it. And my ear got hard-weighed. Like I know he said Hunter bladed his ear. I don't know if that's true or not, to be quite honest with you.
Gotcha. So you think could have been?
It could have been. Mine was.
So Owen was biting a lot. So I don't know if that's.
Yes. And if we watch this clip here in a moment that we're going to show, Owen literally hits me with an elbow, but he hits me like I'm laying the wrong way, if that makes any sense. Rocky slams me, and then he points to Owen to go up and drop an elbow, and he kind of drops a right elbow instead of a left one, because I was in a different position, and his body literally just ripped my ear away from my head, so it started bleeding real bad, and then Owen started biting it, and like you get some good shot of Owen with my blood all over his face. It's disgusting. But I thought, wow, that looks really cool.
Let's listen to your promo and then watch/talk about this match a little bit.
Okay.
You know they're going to retain the title.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, D-Generation X proudly brings to you its World Wrestling Federation Tag Team Champions of the World, the Road Dogg Jesse James, the Badass Billy Gunn, the new Age Outlaws.
You're pretty amped up on that one.
So they knew the thing.
A little conversation for that nation. Rupp and Cannibal Lecter, you flesh-eating freak. If you think
that was Owen,
that we're going to let you stroll or pimp down that ramp into the squared circle and take the red-hot tag titles off of the Chizamps and make them ice cold, well then, in the immortal words,
this was supposed to be of Judas Priest.
You got another thing coming.
This is great.
Law around here is DX law, and he who breaks the law goes back to the house of pain. I don't think they got that. The Moreau thing went right over their head.
Right. Hey, Rocky, remember this.
The island of Dr.
You
Moreau.
mess with us.
Brandon.
It's not know your role. It's shut your hole.
Oh.
You smell what The Rock is cooking?
Oh, here they come. So that was just us cutting a little promo, or me cutting a promo, I guess.
Well.
And then we're interrupted by the new nation with the Nugget, Owen Hart.
The Nugget. Enough is enough, and it's time for a change.
Woo!
I mean, the nation just looks cool, man. They had presence, swagger,
they're
style.
very cool. Rock and Papa Shango and D'Lo were always dressed well. Yeah, they were cool. No two ways about it. But look, so we were about to have the match. We just start fighting all around the ringside area. And most of it looks really phony baloney too, by the way. A couple of them, there's probably a couple of stiff shots out right here, by the way, these kicks.
Owen was just waiting for Billy to clothesline him.
So we fight for like 3 minutes like this, and then we just go to break, and we come back and we're in a match. You know what I mean? So this was the Attitude Era, and while people cherish it, like when you watch back, it was like, man, it was kind of chaos. Like what was going on? Who's zooming who here?
But that chaos was what we liked. I mean, it was unexpected atmosphere that anything
100%.
could happen.
And it was Jerry Springer. You know what I mean? It was a fight would, some people were going to be talking, and a fight would definitely break out. Yeah,
you almost thought Hunter was going to go punch the referee at that point. The way he charged.
Instead, he really knocked Owen almost out. It's funny to watch stuff like this, and you can see things like, "Ooh, they got him there," or "Oh my God, he didn't even touch him."
And then seeing Slaughter out there trying to maintain
they're trying
control,
to maintain it.
Bringing all the officials out, adding more drama to everything.
DX takes the high ground and takes the ring, and we come back. We go to commercial break, and we come back with the match in progress. Myself in the ring with The Rock, and I believe I don't know if I beat Rock in this match, but I beat him a couple of times. So I want that on the record.
It's on the record. It's been said. It's there. It's in the books. Was this a big deal for you to be in this match, Outlaws with The Rock and Owen?
So look, it was for sure 100%. It was a big deal to be.
You're like, I was a bigger deal than him at this point.
Look at me and him. We're going. We kind of went a little bit.
You had some ups right there.
Yeah. Good spot, a drop down, leapfrog. Oh, kick to the scruples. Had I not been well shaven, manscaped, that could have hurt a lot worse. I don't know. I just threw that in there. Now Rock picks me up and slams me. I was just laying right there, by the way. I was literally laying in that exact same position. For some reason, he picked me up, threw me back down. There I was again. And there
drops the most electrifying move in sports entertainment.
That'll get you right in the heart. That people's elbow. 2.5 count.
And you're saying that with seriousness too, like that lays in on like some weight comes down.
Oh
on
yeah,
you,
yeah. No, stuff hurts.
No, because I think people think comically that move wouldn't be a move that hurts. That's like considered one of the outrageous, phony baloney wrestling moves.
Yeah.
But
look, and it is.
But he's a big dude coming down with some momentum.
Yeah, it's still a big dude running and dropping on you. And so that's not normal behavior for the human body. But yeah, Owen now is going to town on me. But look how you can just, back in the day, you could just poke him in the eye and just tag.
But you're the baby face. Look at you.
Yeah.
Old tactics. Can't get him out of you.
Well, it did. We weren't baby faces yet. I don't.
You're
think we were
transitioning at this point. So, and then the aggression of Billy Gunn with big fists in the corner.
Watch how strong Billy is here. Press Owen right up above his head. Owen was great too, by the way. Look, Owen poked his eye. Owen was so good in the ring.
So, fun fact: this was actually the first time you were in the ring with The Rock.
Oh, is that right?
That's what my little notes say, man.
I don't doubt that. But I was in it a lot more with him post after this. Look at him and Billy. Like what great! They're doing a face-off right now, and both of them are such stud athletes.
Yeah, big hosses.
Yeah, it's just big dudes. You know what I mean? Both big, raw, strapping men.
Billy looks
and watch how fast this spot is, man. They run, duck, back elbow, almost knock Rocky down.
So talking about those back elbows, man. Did you see what was that? I think it was Raw last week. Viking Raiders returned.
Yeah.
Oh man, Hansen threw some huge back elbows that were terrifying.
Those guys are coming back with a vengeance. The Viking Raiders, and they're big dudes that can work and can go, and they're impressive as a tag team. So I don't really know what I was doing here. I just kicked him in the stomach a bunch of times.
Rock picks you up, goes for the Samoan. No, yeah, he can.
Yeah,
a little awkward on that, a little clumsy on the timing.
And then he just gets up and goes, "Go up," and you know what I mean. So it was.
So now you're.
Here's the.
Yep, he's in reverse position of how he'd like.
Oh,
and now he bites the ear. Oh yeah, you got a little color.
Yeah. Look, and he just went to town on it. Yeah, it's crazy, but now we'll see. We'll get a shot of Owen's face Look at that. Oh, it's just Owen with like blood all over his face. I mean,
it seems like Owen got his vampire wings or whatever they say.
Why didn't I tag Billy here? You know what I mean? Like instead of I don't know, maybe that wasn't the spot. Here we go.
I'm just thinking of puns for Owen's face. I was like, he was part of the nation of menstruation.
I love it.
Fighting
but
to
it was
the outside.
my ear. It was my ear. It was not. Yeah, fight on the outside.
I know, but it didn't look
I
like
sell
it.
away. China's up taking the ref. Jack Doan on the microphone, the referee.
And here comes Farouk.
All-man Ron Simmons comes around, kicks him in the gut with some cowboy boots. Pile driver, holy mackerel.
Nice spike and bounce by Rock right there. Sold that great.
And I'm still selling everything Rock did to me, so I just rolled over, put the arm over, uno, dos, tres. We retain the WWF at the time Tag Team Champions of the World.